Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome back to a very, very rainy West Virginia. If you watched the upload from last night, I kind of gave you the overview and pickup video of the 350Z project car that I picked up from up in Cincinnati. But because of the rain, I didn't give you a proper walk around. You kind of seen the car on the trailer, and the car is still on the trailer. I have to clean out one part of my other garage to get the car in because I want plenty of room to work on this thing. So to give you an overview, this is what the ad said. Like I said, it came from Cincinnati, a little bit north. It was in Westchester. It says car does not run. Motor with 60,000 miles was put in, but doesn't run for some reason. Comes with the motor I pulled out that still runs. It's on Work Motion D9R wheels, BC Racing coilovers, still in catback exhaust with test pipes, brand new tires all the way around with 30 miles on them. The issue with the car could be really small. I have no idea. I haven't had the time to check it out. I have receipts for the engine, and there's a 5-year warranty on it. Spoiler is broken, wheels aren't perfect, few dents here and there, paint isn't perfect, no rust whatsoever. High side AC hose needs replaced, and AC will work perfectly. So that is what the ad said. So I got in contact with him. We went back and forth on the price, finally settled on a price, headed up there that you've seen in the other video. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a walk around of this car and kind of everything that I see that is done to it and what it's going to need. So we'll go ahead and start on the front end here. It does have these kind of screw-on canards. I don't like how these are mounted. I do like the look of these canards, but I don't know if I will keep them. If I do, I'm definitely going to change the hardware. It does have an unpainted front lip on it. The fit on it is actually pretty good. It has a little bit of a gap here, but overall it's not that bad. It does have, I believe these are just the factory headlights. I'm not real sure on these Z cars, but it does have the little headlight eyelids or whatever you call them. It is going to need a new emblem on the front here. Coming around to the other side, same deal with the canards on this side. It does have kind of rust on those. Lip still has the same little bit of a fitment issue here. A couple scratches and what looks to be bolt holes or screw holes on that. The bumper does have the quick release on it. It is held on by push pins in the front and these little quick releases on the side, which is real good because the car is low and I had to take the front bumper off to get it on the trailer when I did pick the car up. The wheels, like he said, are Work Motion D9Rs. These are, I believe these are 19s all the way around. It does look like he was running a little bit of a spacer, but the fitment, if you can see that, is absolutely perfect. I haven't drove it obviously because the car does not run at the moment, but he said it does not rub. Like I said, it does have the BC Racing coilovers that we can't really see from out here. Tires, I do believe that he was right when he said they had about 30 miles on them. They do look brand new. Side to Z badges have been painted black. This side of the car doesn't look too bad. It has some overspray on the doors, I believe from where he painted these. This is also his Instagram if you want to go check him out, z33.steel. That's the guy I bought the car off of. A couple of pictures of the car on there. Roof wise, nothing too crazy. Little bit of clear coat fade on these pillars, but nothing too dramatic here. Coming to the back, same thing with the wheels. It does have a little bit of curb rash around them, but I believe I'm going to get these wheels refinished anyway. I do love this color, so I'll probably go back with that. Has these lug nuts that I'm questionable about, not real sure about them, but there are no spacers in the rear, and the rear fitment is perfect as well. Coming to the back, the rear bumper has a couple little scuffs, has tinted marker lights, I guess it is a Stillen dual catback. Wing has seen better days. It's missing bolts. As you can see, it is busted all to pieces. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I don't think that this is going to be fixable, but I do like the look of this spoiler, so we will probably go back with it. It looks like the rear wiper has been removed. That's not a big deal. I may put one back on there. Factory tail lights, from what I understand, this is questionable. Not exactly sure that I like the look of it. Love guns, just don't know if that little boilet antenna is for me. Same thing on these rear wheels. A little bit of curb rash around the outside of them, but this one is not bad. The rear tires again are almost brand new. This side of the car, there is a small dent right here. I don't know if I can get that pulled out or exactly what I'm going to have to do with that. Some clear coat fade on this pillar again, with it being wet where it's been raining, you can't really see it. Mirrors in good shape. Door, again, with some overspray from these door handles being painted. I actually like these black. I will repaint these gloss black, but I will try to buff this car and see if I can't get the overspray off. This fender here, everything looks good on it. Again, bumper quick release, black Z badges, and this wheel, again, has some curb rash. Spacer in the front, looks to be brand new brake pads. So let me hop up here on the trailer and open the hood for you. So this is an 06 Rev Up Edition motor. I think it came in the 06 6-speed cars, and I think some 05s. It is still the DE, the VQ35 DE motor. Has an AEM cold air intake, and I think it's pretty much factory. Otherwise, I think it's still got the factory headers and everything on it. But he said this motor had 60,000 miles, says he has the receipts. I need to get in contact with him to see if that is indeed true. I did find a receipt on his Instagram where he bought the motor for $2,850. So we will go from there with that. So we will move around to the interior now that I've showed you the exterior and the motor. This is, well, the title to the car. Doesn't look too bad. Carpets are actually somewhat clean, just needs cleaned up a little bit more. Passenger seat is in pretty good shape. This is just the basic cloth ones. Door panel, it's pretty much mint. He painted, I can assume he painted these and these. I don't think that that came from the factory like that. If they did, by all means, in the comments below, let me know. And if you can tell what trim package this car is, let me know as well. I don't know exactly how to tell. I'm new to this platform, so if you know by anything that I'm showing you, please down below comment. The shift boot is questionable. It is a Crown Royal bag, so that will be changed. I don't know if this is an aftermarket shifter or if this is factory just with a ball or the adapter or whatever it is. Other than that, I think this right here needs replaced. This right here isn't really attached very well, and I think this whole thing comes off. I don't think it's supposed to do that. I assume that it's supposed to be on a hinge, so I will be looking for those pieces. Stereo, kind of old school, does have at least have an aux port on it, but I will be replacing that probably with the Toto unit that I put in the vet. So let me go to the other side of the interior. This door panel, again, pretty much mint, just needs cleaned up. Now this seat has seen better days, I guess, getting in and out. The car does have like 183,000 miles on the body. I guess it'll just take its toll. It is what it is. I'll find another seat, or I will run a set of aftermarkets. It does have the, what feels like an Alcantara steering wheel with the NRG quick release hub and everything. I don't know the advantage of these wheels, but it's in here. I guess I will run it. This right here needs redone. I will probably repaint this. I may paint this red just to kind of go with the rest of it, but I don't know if the glare from that will be too bad on there. As far as the rest of it, I mean, it's pretty basic back there. Everything back there is clean. So the headliner needs cleaned, but that's pretty much to be expected for a 183,000 mile car. So let me give you one final kind of walk around of the entire car. The car, I mean, for the most part, visually, it's done. Like, this is how I want it to look. I'll have to get a new spoiler, obviously. The old motor is here. He said that it had a leak from the timing cover, but the motor is still good. So I'm going to put it on an engine stand, and I may go through it, resell it, or maybe build it and swap it into the car at some point. I don't know what I'm going to do. Car may end up with an LS motor, may end up with a 2JZ. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with this car yet. So I know this was a little bit longer of a walk around, but I wanted to give you a full overview of this car before I get it off the trailer and into the garage and start trying to track down the problems. So he told me that it needs a harness that goes from the alternator to the starter. I don't know what that's about. Like I said, I'm not real good with this platform yet. I'm trying to research on all the 350Z Facebook groups and forums, see if I can't learn a little bit something. I don't know if that's a common issue or what I need to do, but anyway, he said the car will crank, but it will not start. So I'm going to put a new battery in it, get that harness, put it on there, and then start trying to track this down. A couple of my buddies, Dave and Steven, have kind of gave me some things to look for. They've been kind of all through these Z chassis cars, so I'm going to rely on them and the groups a lot. So I'm going to end this here before it starts raining again, because I think it's supposed to rain for like the next week. So I'm going to try to get this in the garage tomorrow. Once I do, I'll start kind of the build series. Not really a build series, but the wide body for the Vet is delayed indefinitely. I got a message from ACI today that said they have not started manufacturing again. When they do, they will let me know, but they can't give me a time frame of when my wide body will be here. So the Vet is on the back burner, so we're going to concentrate on the 350Z and actually the 3000 GT as well. Bless its heart, sitting in the corner. I'm going to do some maintenance to it finally, oil change, new tires, new brakes, and I'm going to start dailying it again, putting a little too many miles on the Mustang. So like this video, thumbs up, help me out, subscribe to the channel. I think like only 3% of the people who view my videos is subscribing, so let's try to change that. I know I'm not the best YouTuber in the world. I'm doing this in my free time, so bear with me. We're going to be doing a lot more stuff this year if this quarantine and all of that will kind of go away. So subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next video.